My mother was born in Halifax in 1894, and she was married to my father in 1912. And they had built a house up on Fort Needham. In 1917, there was a Halifax Explosion came, and it totally destroyed our house. My mother ran to the front of the house when she heard the first explosion. And then the major explosion came, and she was blown totally out of the house. All of the houses in the area were devastated. They were picking up dead bodies shortly after that, and they came to my mother and said, "Here's another dead body." And she was able to move her little finger. She was cut up considerably by flying glass. But it wasn't until a week later that my father found her in a school quite a distance from the area we were living in, the North End. And she had been cut up quite a bit, and glass was in her body. And there was even glass coming out of her head in 1982. The little fragments of glass still coming out of her forehead. But that was a devastating time for her and for the family. But she survived, and at her funeral, a little old woman came and said, "Bill, are you her son?" I said, "Yes." She said, "Well, Lily taught me how to walk again after the Halifax explosion." Many of our neighbors were either killed or injured or lost a member of the family. And of course, it wasn't until sometime after that my father started to build another house, but on the other side of Fort Needham near the Hydrostone, that is now, or was built primarily for all of the victims of the Halifax explosion. 2,000 people were killed instantly. Thousands and thousands were injured. It was, I guess, probably Canada's little Nagasaki. It was like a small atom bomb that devastated the north end of the city.